Hello YouTube, CivilianSnowman here, and today I'm going to do a review of Iron Man 2. All the key players return from the first movie, so you've got Jon Favreau directing it, Justin Theroux writing it, and in it you've got Robert Downey Jr., Gwyneth Paltrow, Samuel Jackson, Don Cheadle, Sam Rockwell, Mickey Rourke, Scarlett Johansson, so it's basically one of the best casts around. You know, when I saw the cast list of this movie I was dead impressed. Now, I'm not really going to go into the specifics of the plot because there is a lot going on, and I really just want to talk about what I liked about the movie. The main thing really is the chemistry between all the actors. There is not one weak link in the bunch. They all bounce off each other really well, and you get that real sense of camaraderie and almost like, you know, friendship and stuff that you got in the first movie. Even with the newcomers like Sam Rockwell and Mickey Rourke, you know, they don't take it too seriously, you know, they just kind of bounce off each other and they're obviously having fun with their roles and stuff. And Mickey Rourke really gets to have the most fun. He's playing a character, Whiplash, who wants revenge on Tony Stark for something that happened years ago involving both the fathers. And Mickey Rourke has quite a bit of fun with his role. The only thing is, he's not in it enough for me. I felt like he should have been the main villain, so to speak, but kind of almost took a back seat to Sam Rockwell's character, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because Sam Rockwell's one of my favourite actors and he's having a lot of fun with his role in this as Justin Hammer as well. And any fans of the comics will know, you know, who Justin Hammer is and who Whiplash is and all this stuff. But these guys kind of, you know, bomb in. They weren't in the first film and really feel like they fit in terms of chemistry amongst the cast. So that was one thing that I was really impressed by, was just the fact that all the characters had chemistry. It's really a testament to Jon Favreau's direction. Iron Man 2 successfully does what Spider-Man 3 tried to do. And we all know that Spider-Man 3 was really a bad movie. Not least of which because it tried to introduce too many new characters and it got all convoluted and soap opera-ish and it was a mess. But this film introduces lots of new characters. I mean, you know, there's 5 or 6, and it gives them all like their own moment, and it doesn't feel convoluted or anything like that. It feels quite a natural progression from the first film to introduce all these characters, and it reminded me the way that J.J. Abrams with the new Star Trek movie reintroduced the Enterprise crew, and how he gave them all their little moment and stuff, you know, to shine and see what they can do. And Jon Favreau manages to do that with these characters. They all do get the moment. The standout moments for me is the character that Jon Favreau actually plays, Tony Stark's bodyguard. He has his moment in this, which I thought was fantastic, and that takes place in a scene with Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow finally showing what she can do. So the fact that he successfully manages to introduce all these new guys into the film without it feeling stupid and overcooked or anything like that, he did really well with that. There are certain shots and scenes in this movie that really blew me away. The shot where Iron Man is stood in a plane and he jumps out at the beginning to go into this expo, and the camera like jumps out with him and stuff. It was really well done. I thought that was a fantastic moment and really a fitting way to start the movie. And my favourite scene in the film, however, has to be when Tony Stark is sat opposite Nick Fury, played by Samuel L. Jackson. Nick Fury, obviously, director of S.H.I.E.L.D., a secret organisation and stuff. Again, kind of thrown in there for fans of the comics and the up-and-coming Avengers movie and stuff. There is a scene where the two of them are sat opposite each other in a donut shop talking, and Tony Stark's in the Iron Man suit with his helmet off and Nick Fury's there and with the eye patch and everything, and Tony Stark says, do I look at the patch of the eye? You know, it's a bit awkward and stuff. Fantastic scene, my favourite in the movie, and that scene sums up what the movie does so well, and that's, as I mentioned, the chemistry between the characters and just the brilliant sense of humour that it has, and the way that Justin Theroux writes the dialogue between the characters really accentuates this. So it's full of little golden moments like that I thought were fantastic. I've heard complaints that people think that rather than Iron Man 2 focusing on its own plot and its own kind of self-contained universe and stuff, people have complained that it's focused too much on leading up to the Avengers, which I don't think is the case. Now, while there are a few scenes kind of dedicated to that idea, especially the one after the credits, so when you watch it, make sure you stay until after the credits, it never feels like that overshadows the actual plot of Iron Man, so that really didn't bother me. I quite enjoyed the little nods to the Avengers and stuff, and a cheeky little throwaway gag that relates to Captain America, which I won't spoil, but that was really cool. I enjoyed that. So while that's a complaint I've heard on a few reviews and ones I've read and stuff, it's not one that I found. The only real niggle I have with this movie is some of the action scenes are a bit too kinetic. Not the camera movement, but obviously the Iron Man characters are rendered in CG and stuff, because I mean there's really no way to do it practically. It's almost like Transformers, how I kind of struggled to see what was going on because they were moving so fast and shit, and that's not usually a problem I have with action movies. I mean, I can sit and enjoy the Bourne movies, for instance, without, you know, complaining about the action in that, but there were a couple of moments where I struggled to see what was going on in some of the action scenes, but for the most part they were brilliant. So that's really my only kind of gripe with the movie. Anyway, to sum up, I'd give Iron Man 2 4 stars. I do think it's a fantastic kind of popcorn flick, and it's definitely, you know, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's just entertainment. It's a really good 2.5 hours at the cinema. I really enjoyed it. I love the whole personality of it. Like the Justin Theroux and Jon Favreau obviously stamped their personalities onto this movie, and then you've got people like Robert Downey Jr. and Gwyneth Paltrow, Don Cheadle and stuff bringing their A game to it. You know, everybody's having fun. They're all obviously in love with the material, and they all really want to do it justice, and there's no weak links. Like I said, there's new characters and stuff introduced. Scarlett Johansson, Sam Rockwell, Mickey Rourke, they all do brilliantly, and I thoroughly recommend it. So yeah, 4 stars from me. Remember to stay until after the credits, because there's a cheeky little scene there as well, and yeah, I just thought it was a really good, fantastic film, so I highly recommend it. Before I end this review, I just wanted to remind you guys that my Kick-Ass competition is still open until Friday the 7th of May. So that Friday is your last opportunity to post a video response. I think I've had like 4 responses or something. If you guys are, you know, thinking about doing it, just do it. It's a bit of fun. Dress up as a superhero, post a video and stuff. And if you win, I'll shove the Kick-Ass graphic novel into the post for you. So yeah, remember to enter that if you're interested. So thanks to everybody who watches and subscribes and comments. You guys are all really brilliant. Yeah, so this is CivilianSnowman signing out. I'll see you later. Bye.